spend time in the soft morning sunlight. Vitamin D is essential for keeping bones strong. Hello, friends, and welcome back to our channel, where we talk about how to stay healthy, active, and strong through every stage of life. Today, we're shining a light, quite literally, on one of the most overlooked yet powerful tools for healthy aging: natural sunlight and vitamin D. We'll also talk about certain common foods that may be silently harming your body as you age, and what to eat instead for better bones, muscles, and energy. So, grab a comfy seat and maybe a warm cup of tea, and let's dive in together. As we get older, our bodies go through many natural changes. Bones can weaken, muscles might shrink, our immune system slows down just a bit, but there's one quiet hero that supports nearly every part of the aging process, and that's vitamin D. Vitamin D isn't just a bone vitamin. It plays a huge role in supporting calcium absorption for stronger bones, boosting immune function to fight off illness, helping with mood regulation, and possibly reducing the risk of depression, supporting muscle strength, which can help reduce the risk of falls. And here's the catch: most older adults aren't getting enough of it. You might be surprised to hear this, but the best and most natural way to get vitamin D isn't from food or pills, it's from the sun. When sunlight hits your skin, your body naturally produces vitamin D. It's like a little gift from nature, and it's completely free. But there are a few things to keep in mind. As we age, our skin doesn't produce vitamin D as efficiently as it used to. Many of us spend more time indoors, especially during colder months, using sunscreen, which protects our skin, and we still recommend it, can reduce vitamin D production. So what's the solution? Just 10 to 20 minutes of gentle sunlight on your arms and face a few times a week can make a world of difference, especially during the morning or late afternoon when the sun isn't too harsh. Think of it like charging your body's batteries. Now, while sunlight and vitamin D are helping you build strength and vitality, there may be common foods in your daily diet that are quietly doing the opposite. These are foods that promote inflammation, weaken bones, or interfere with nutrient absorption, and they can be especially damaging for aging bodies. Let's talk about just one today, and what you can eat instead to feel better and age stronger. These might be quick and tasty, but many processed meats contain high levels of sodium, preservatives, and inflammatory compounds. Over time, these can raise your blood pressure, stress your kidneys, promote inflammation that speeds up aging, and even increase the risk of osteoporosis by weakening your bone. So, what's the better option? E.g., grilled chicken, salmon, lentils, eggs instead. Try fresh sources of protein that are low in sodium and rich in nutrients. Foods like grilled salmon not only provide clean protein, they're also rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which support brain health and reduce inflammation. Or try lentils and beans, which are plant-based, easy on digestion, and packed with fiber, great for your heart and gut. So today, we covered why vitamin D is so important as we age, how just a little daily sunlight can go a long way, and the first food to start avoiding: processed meats, plus what to eat instead. But that's just the beginning. In the next part, we'll explore more silent food offenders and simple, natural swaps you can make to protect your bones, brain, and body. I'm so glad you're here. Now that we've talked about the importance of natural light and how processed meats can sneak into our diets and work against our health, let's keep going. It's time to uncover more of those silent food culprits that often hide in plain sight, and more importantly, what healthy, senior-friendly swaps you can make instead. Now, we all love a good slice of toast in the morning or a sandwich at lunch, but refined carbs, especially white bread, white rice, and sugary breakfast cereals, can do more harm than good as we age. Why? Because these foods cause rapid spikes in blood sugar, followed by crashes, contribute to inflammation, which can accelerate joint and muscle pain, can lead to insulin resistance, a precursor to diabetes, for very little fiber, which is essential for digestive and heart health. And here's the truth: even if you're not eating a lot, if your meals are high in these empty carbs, your energy levels, brain sharpness, and metabolism may start to suffer. So what should we eat instead? Think of whole grain swaps like oats for breakfast, brown rice or quinoa for lunch or dinner, whole grain or sprouted bread instead of white bread. These foods are rich in fiber, which helps control blood sugar, supports regular digestion, and even helps lower bad cholesterol, all important factors for anyone over 55. And the best part, they keep you feeling full longer, so you naturally eat less and avoid cravings. Now let's talk about one that might surprise you: sugary drinks. This includes regular soda, sweetened fruit juice, flavored coffee, drinks, and even healthy-looking bottled teas or sports drinks. The issue is that these are often loaded with sugar, sometimes more than a dessert, and they offer zero nutrients. Consuming too many sugary beverages can lead to weight gain, especially around the belly, insulin spikes, which stress your pancreas, and even bone loss. Because sugary drinks may interfere with calcium absorption, try these simple alternatives: filtered water with a splash of lemon or cucumber, herbal teas like chamomile or mint, which also help with digestion and sleep, and sweetened almond milk or oat milk for smoothies. And if you love flavor, try infused water with berries or orange slice. Hydration is essential as we age, not just for energy, but also for joint lubrication, brain function, and skin health. So give your body the clean fuel it needs. Host soft recap music. So far, we've covered how sunlight helps your body naturally produce vitamin D, how processed meats, refined carbs, and sugary drinks can quietly damage your health, and what to eat and drink instead for stronger bones, steadier energy, and better overall wellness. And we're not done yet. In the next part, we'll look at one more group of sneaky foods that may weaken your bones and immune system, even if they're labeled low-fat or diet-friendly. We'll also talk about specific vitamin D-rich foods that can help fill the gaps, especially if you don't get much sun. And thank you for continuing this journey toward better health. Now that we've talked about the hidden risks in things like processed meats, refined carbs, and sugary drinks, it's time to explore one more surprising category of foods that might look healthy but could be doing the opposite for your aging body. Let's dive into something many of us have trusted for years. If you've ever reached for a snack that said low-fat, sugar-free, or light, thinking it was a healthy option, you're not alone. These foods became very popular in the 80s and 90s when we were told to fear fat. But here's what the food industry doesn't often tell you: when fat is removed from a product, it's often replaced with sugar, salt, or artificial chemicals to improve the taste, and that can lead to more cravings, blood sugar spikes, digestive issues, and even increased inflammation. Plus, these artificial ingredients can confuse your body's natural hunger and fullness signals, making it easier to overeat without even realizing it. Instead of avoiding fat altogether, focus on healthy fats that nourish your brain, joints, and hormones. Here are some wonderful choices: avocados, rich in potassium and heart-healthy fats; nuts like almonds or walnuts, packed with protein and antioxidants; olive oil, perfect for cooking or drizzling on vegetables; fatty fish like sardines or salmon, which are loaded with vitamin D and omega-3s. Remember, good fats are your friend. They help absorb vitamins, maintain brain clarity, and keep your skin supple and hydrated, all of which become more important as we age. Okay, so we've talked about sunlight as the most natural source of vitamin D. But what if you live in a place with long winters, or you simply can't get out in the sun regularly? Let's look at some delicious foods that naturally contain vitamin D and can support your bones, mood, and immunity. Salmon, just one serving, can provide over half of your daily vitamin D needs. Egg yolks, especially from pasture-raised hens, a great, simple breakfast. Mushrooms exposed to sunlight, a plant-based source of vitamin D2. Sardines or mackerel, canned or fresh, these are excellent for bones and heart health. Fortified foods like vitamin D enriched milk, orange juice, or plant milks, just check labels to avoid added sugars. And don't forget, pairing vitamin D with healthy fats like olive oil or avocado helps your body absorb it even better. You might be wondering, should I just take a vitamin D pill? That's a great question. For many older adults, especially those who live in northern climate, shave darker skin, or stay mostly indoors, a vitamin D supplement can be helpful. But it's always best to ask your doctor first, since vitamin D is fat-soluble, meaning too much of it can build up in the body over time. Today, we uncovered a lot.